Now I'm going to make that second pie crust into a baked pie shell that I'm later going to make a cream pie for. So this just gives you another idea. Again, between two pieces of wax paper, just rolling that out so that we get a nice circle for our pie crust. Smoothing that out when I turn it over. If you don't turn it over and smooth out the wrinkles when you peel it off, you're going to have some pretty deep creases that may turn into cracks, and you just don't want to deal with any more cracks than you have to. That's big enough. Peel that one off, and we're going to put it in this pie pan. Center it over there. Again, lift it and make sure it comes down all the way. Then we're going to make a little bit of an edge to it. So again, we just pinch it between your thumb and forefinger. Makes a nice edge. And for a baked pie crust, put some wax paper down, and you have to weight it, otherwise it'll bubble up. So I have some old peanuts. You could use old beans or whatever. I use these over and over again. I'm not going to eat them. There are also things called pie weights, but this is just as easy and probably a lot cheaper. So basically you just want to pour that in there and weight them down. Maybe tear off the excess. Sometimes it might burn. And then we're going to put that in the oven for just 10 to 12 minutes. And then we will have a baked pie crust that we will let cool before we put any filling in. And that's it. Pretty easy, right? And I think you can duplicate this pretty easily as well. If you don't have some of the equipment, most of it is pretty easy to come by. Like I said, you really could make that pumpkin pie by hand if you needed to without the mixer, because it's an easy thing to mix up. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can use soup cans, big soup cans sometimes people have used in the past. But I really do think that you need the food processor to make my pie crust that's very easy and very repeatable. Thanks, and happy Thanksgiving!